Welcome back to the Realest Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021 Netflix movie The Unforgivable. And the official synopsis of The Unforgivable is: released from prison into a society that won't forgive her, a woman convicted of murder searches for the little sister she was forced to leave behind. And before I give out my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. When it comes with the movie The Unforgivable, I felt like the movie was just okay and everything, and I'm going to explain why. Here is my review on this movie. And I would say the first things that I enjoyed about this movie would probably have to be the performances, as I felt like many of the performances in this movie were pretty good. Sandra Bullock as the main character of the movie, Ruth Slater, I think she did a good job with her character, as she is a woman who has served 20 years in prison for killing a cop and everything, and she looks for her sister who she hasn't seen for a very long time. She tries to ease back into society and everything, but since she has the reputation of a cop killer, no one forgives her for it. No one is going to let her not remember of what she did and everything. I enjoyed her performance a lot in this movie, as she goes through many different things. She has some up moments, she has a lot of down moments, but her performance was really good in this movie. Viola Davis as Liz Ingram, her character in the movie, she had like a smaller role, but she still gave out a good performance nonetheless. And when it came to all of the other actors, actresses in this movie, I felt like many of them gave out a good performance. Although I did not like some of the characters. It wasn't because of bad acting. It was just their character and who they were and what their plan or mission was, to say the least. When it comes with the story of this movie, the story, it wasn't that bad, as it's about a woman trying to get her life back on track, trying to right some of the wrongs that she's done. And she faces the trials and tribulations of it and everything. Like, there was a few surprising revelations or plot twists, that some people may call them, in this movie. And I actually did figure out what one of them was actually. And I was really surprised. And there was another one that caught me off guard as well, but really wasn't that surprising, to say the least, when it came with it. The story, it was just all right. Like, there really wasn't anything special about the story. And that's how I see it when it comes with this movie. And I would say maybe the first things that I did not like about this movie would probably have to be maybe some of the subplots that were included with this movie, as there was a few other plots in this movie that was there, but I felt like some of them were really not necessary. And like I said before, I did not like some of the characters in this movie. I found them to be a little bit too annoying, or just actually have a punchable face, to say the least. And yeah, that's how I see it. Another thing that I did not like about this movie was that I felt like at times the movie did drag on just a little bit, as honestly, it was definitely tense as well, and extremely depressing throughout the entire movie. But I felt like there was some parts of the movie where things dragged on, especially with the many different flashback scenes and everything. Like, there there really wasn't that necessary for all those flashback scenes. Some of them, of course, but as for all of them, no, not really. But I would say when it came with the ending of the movie, I felt like the ending was good. It was definitely bittersweet, as I'm not going to say what happens, but I felt like the ending was bittersweet for Sandra Bullock's character and everything else. But I would say, despite all of those things, The Unforgivable, it is really not a bad movie. It's not the best of all time, but at the same time, it's not the worst of all time. You do have some good performances by Sandra Bullock and all of the other actors and actresses. And it was definitely tense, depressing, to say the least. And how I would rate The Unforgivable out of 5 stars. I would probably rate The Unforgivable maybe 2.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.